and I've always loved fashion. Like, I think I've never considered anything else that I wanted to do with my life, but to kind of create clothes and play dress up and, you know, and give something women and men and whatever love to wear.
In the last 5 years, New York Fashion Week has become a haven for young designers. As every season, it seems like there is another next big thing for everyone to chase after. Now that the economy is in tatters, however, everyone is wondering how many of them can survive. This is Eric Wilson of the New York Times. I met up with Alexander Wang, one of the most promising of the new designers, at Barney's New York. We talked about how fashion is changing and the pressures now facing his industry. Like many of his peers, Pro-Enza schooler Zach Posen and Jason Wu, for example, Mr. Wang couldn't wait to start his own business and did so right out of college. He started selling clothes in 2004 when he was only 20. Now he designs 2 collections each season, plus handbags, shoes, and jewelry, and he's starting menswear next spring.
I think, you know, we started doing knitwear our first season. We wanted to, you know, my sister-in-law, she's, you know, I'm lucky to have her. She's very, very business-minded. So we always decided that, you know, we wanted to start small and something that was maintainable and that we could handle. So we had like 6 samples. That was our first collection. And we sold it on consignment to a couple of stores. And within the first week, they sold out. And then we realized, whoa, you know, a product that's actually selling.
And what's your look? I mean, how do you define what it is that you're trying to put out there?
You know, I think the thing about our brand and the clothes I create are, you know, it's a very specific point of view when we show it and when we talk about it and when we present it each season, and to kind of give it a direction. But I think the most important thing is that people can relate to it and adapt to it and kind of take it apart and make it their own and style it. And I think that kind of creative freedom is what creates our look.
Julie Gilhart, the fashion director of Barney's, has an incredible eye for new talent and an instinct for which designers have the wherewithal to succeed. She, too, is concerned about what the future holds for many small designers.
But it's the real talent that I think will shine, because they'll figure out how to navigate through. And those are the people that we really want to support. And those are the people that we're focusing on. You know, Alex, I keep saying, slow down, but he's just so good at everything he does.
Yeah. Does it scare you when someone like Julie says, don't run, don't run?
It does, because you're always like, oh my gosh, am I doing it too quickly, you know? But, you know, so far, you know, I mean, of course we've made a lot of mistakes too, and then sometimes when you're in the public eye, you know, it's harder to kind of get away from it. But I think for the most part, every step that we've added on and that we've taken has brought us to a better place.
Well, what do you think is going to happen with fashion in general in the coming years?
You know, I was thinking about this the other day, and I think, you know, if you look at the history of fashion and how the industry kind of built upon itself, and, you know, before, when there was a group of, you know, 5 designers that were kind of like setting the trends and the direction of fashion, now there's hundreds. And I think, you know, now when you read fashion magazines, it's kind of like one magazine saying this is in and this is out, and then this other magazine saying that's in and that's out. I think it's just about the future of fashion is really, people are so going to not follow a single route or trend anymore. It's about really finding what's comfortable within themselves, what makes them feel good, what they like to wear, and going to those designers for that.
Asking if you have any theories as to why there's so much interest in new things in fashion.
You know, they want something that they can't find everywhere. They want that discovery. You know, they want to feel like they found something special, and then they buy it, they wear it, and they're special when they go out.